Hi friends, it's Becky, and I'm just going to open up day 4 of the Jesse James Beads Advent Calendar for 2025. This is a 12-day calendar, so we have been opening it up. Jenny and I have been taking turns. She's been doing the odd days, and I'm doing the even days, and we are ready to keep going because it's 12 days. We are counting down to Christmas, and we will open up the last one on the 24th of December. It's going to be really fun. I've been enjoying it so far. The Advents, if you've missed them, if you haven't seen what they are, we have a little playlist that we've been adding our videos to. Some of them are a little bit longer, like if on my day 2, I made a bracelet and earrings. We aren't making stuff on video for every single one of these, and that's okay. Sometimes we don't have time, or it might just be something that doesn't really lend itself well to a design on the fly. Anyway, so we've been doing those. I made something on there on Tuesday, and so it was a longer video for that one, but for the most part, they're fairly short. You can get through them pretty easily. But, we've had some pretty fun little kit. For the first one, we had bead mix. For the second, we had some bead strands. For the third, and I'm excited to find out what is in number 4. It feels like, do you guys ever do that thing where you like feel your present and you shake your present and you turn it over to try and figure out what it is before you open it up? Well, when I shake it, I can hear some rattling inside of, there are 2 round little things in here. So shall we open this up and see what's in it? I think we should. All right. Jenny will do day 5 with y'all tomorrow. But we're just going to take a look at this, see what's in it. Hopefully it's something that I get to sort. I love to sort beads. It was so much fun doing that with the bead mix that we got. Ooh, it is findings. Oh my goodness, how fun is this? All right. So we've got silver and gold. Let's take a look at what kind of, looks like bead caps and some spacers for the most part. Let's take a look at our gold one first. I've got my little dish so I can bring it up close for y'all to see what's going on. Let's move my little tree out of the way. Hold on, do these have the tape on them? Sometimes they'll have tape, these little guys. It helps them to not pop open during transit if they are taped. I'm just making sure that I'm not driving myself crazy by, yes, there's tape on that one. Okay, so I will cut that, but this one is opening, so looks like we've got a little bead frame. Ooh, it's a heart bead frame. How fun is this? All right. Looks like we've got some rhinestone rondelles. Let's see how many we have. That is the first thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got some bead caps. These are sort of large-ish bead caps. I'm going to turn a couple of them over the other way so you can see both the top and bottom of these bead caps. They're a nice light gold. We've got some of these sort of spacers that have, they're like TIE fighter shape, or like thread spools or something like that, where you've got a top and a bottom. It's got a little curvy bit though, so they should nestle really nicely between beads. These are really great spacers. They actually give space between your beads like that. And with the wide edges on both sides, these would be great spacers between some beads that maybe have larger holes that really tiny spacers would be swallowed by. So we've got 6 of my little TIE fighter guys. These are spacers, so they could go over here with these spacers. And then we've got some more bead caps, these teeny tiny little flower petal ones. I'm going to turn a couple of them up and over. Whoop! Up and over, speaking of. That's all right. Maybe if I'm using my right hand to put them on here. These are, oh, this one's got a little jump ring in it. I don't see any other jump rings in here, so that was just something that probably got left in there. So these little tiny flower bead caps. And then we've got these filigree bead caps that you can spread them out. They're very malleable, but they are like little flower cup sort of things. So you've got some of these. And then we've got two more types of spacers. We've got some disc spacers. It's these guys here. Nice and smooth. Looks like there's 8 of those ones. And then we've got some daisy spacers. It's these ones, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of these guys. And let's take a look at our little heart bead frame. It's got a hole straight through, a nice opening in the center. You could pop a little bead in there. Those are going to be really useful. I'm not going to be creating anything with these today, but we are sorting them so we can take a look at them. Let me get this cut open real quick, because it does have the tape on the sides, and that way I'm just cutting the tape. That's all I'm doing. I'm not cutting the actual thing. Just the tape, so that I can twist this open. At least I hope I'm cutting the tape. Where's the tape? Stop and start. Aha. I got this one open. And looks like we've got another bead frame in this one too. Oh, how fun is this? So we've got some more spacers, some more bead caps, and another little bead frame. So let's start with our bead caps. We've got some large bead caps, and I've got 2 upside down and 2 right side up. I love these little flowery bead caps. Those are so pretty. And then we've got some pretty large, like snowflake guy spacers, sheriff stars. For spacers. No sparkly guys yet. And then we've got these bead caps. These are very silver. So these are all metals that before Jenny can use, I'm going to need to do some nickel testing with. We have a little solution that I use to rub against these things to find out if there's nickel content in the metals. Since there's no information in order for them to be usable by my sister who has a metal allergy with nickel, we need to verify that. There's one more. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 9 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 of those. And then we've got some teeny tiny ones that are just like those gold ones. These are really precious little flower bead caps. They've got like these little dotty things around the edges. There we go. There's 7 of those. And then we've got some teeny tiny daisy spacers. Oh, 8 of those. Okay. Teeny tiny daisy spacers. Like that. Our bead frame is another heart. It's got that hole straight down through. So we got two little assortments of findings in our day 3 pack. So I'm going to be doing some nickel testing probably on Wednesday. So I'll update the description of this with my findings, and I can let you know that either all of them are good, or if not, which ones of them are not good, and then we can assume the rest of them are, since I will verify that. It just might take a little time to write down every single one of them. So I'll write down the ones that I get a nickel response from. It's very possible that I won't get any nickel response. So we'll find out. We'll do some testing, and otherwise, this will be lots of fun. You can look forward to Jenny's unboxing of day 5 tomorrow. And go ahead and check out Jesse James Beads. I'm putting a link in the description so you can check them out. And until next time, happy beading and also Merry Christmas.